Okay, a spacecraft can attain a stable orbit 300 kilometers above Earth if it reaches a velocity of 7.7 kilometers per second. The formula for a rocket's maximum velocity v in kilometers per second is expressed in this formula. V is equal to negative 0.0098 t plus c times ln r. So the booster rocket fires for t seconds. So let's see. So t represents the seconds. Fires for t seconds. And the velocity of the exhaust is c kilometer per second. So the c right here represents the velocity of the exhaust. That's c. The ratio of the mass of the rocket filled with fuel to its mass without fuel. Okay, anyway, the ratio is r. So if I know the firing time t, and the c, the velocity of the exhaust, and the r, the ratio of the mass of the rocket, then I can get the velocity. So here is the formula. So here's our case. Suppose that a rocket has a mass ratio of 25. Okay, 25 is a ratio, so that goes to r. A firing time of 100 seconds. So firing time is a t, right? T. So the 100 seconds goes to t. And an exhaust velocity is 2.8. So 2.8 is the velocity of the exhaust. So that will become the c. Right, that's c. Okay, can the spacecraft attain a stable orbit 300 kilometers above the Earth? Well, in order to figure out if the spacecraft is gonna attain a stable orbit or not, we have to find the velocity. Why? Because they say if it reaches a velocity of 7.7 kilometers per second, then it can attain a stable orbit, right? So we just have to find the velocity. So let me just plug in each number. V is equal to negative 0.0098 times t, which is 100. So we just multiply 100 by this number, plus c is 2.8 times ln. For ln, we really need a calculator. So ln r is 25. So since we have ln, we need a calculator anyway. So let me pull out the calculator. Okay. Remove this. So I'm gonna type 0.0091 times 100 plus 2.8 times ln 25, and that approximately that equals to 8. The velocity is equal to 8.03. Let's just round up to the 100th decimal. So that's our velocity. So can the spacecraft attain a stable orbit 300 kilometers above the Earth? That means can the spacecraft stay 300 kilometers above the Earth? The velocity is 8.03, and the required minimum velocity will be 7.7. So since that's above 7.7 kilometers per second, then the answer would be yes, it can. Yes, because its velocity is higher than 7.7 kilometers per second.